Hey everybody, welcome back to Social Media, the channel we talk horror and nothing but horror. How is everybody doing? Hope is doing a nice day. I just wanted to do a little video talking about, is modern horror still the same? By that I mean, is it any different from old day horror, so from 80s to 90s, to 2000s and stuff like that? Over the past few years, let me talk about slashers first and get it out of my system. Slashers haven't come out as often as any other genre, uh, which in my case is disappointing because I love them. There are slashers out there that I've found out about, like Urban Legends, what have you? Urban Legends, Tragedy Girls, which is a horror comedy type thing. Freaky was really good, which added supernatural elements and stuff like that. But because of Halloween and Scream, I was hoping that there'll be a resurgence for, new stories, even like Chucky. I thought there were going to be a resurgence for new horror content for slashers, but there's not. There just isn't, to be honest with you. There just isn't a resurgence for that genre. Now Halloween is finished. Blumhouse have moved on other stuff. David Gordon Green at the minute, I believe, is working on the Exorcist remake. He's working on the Exorcist. And Blumhouse are also making the Five Nights at Freddy's movie as well. We are getting Saw in October, which I'm excited for. We are getting a new Saw movie. Can't wait for that. I'm going to the cinema to see it. Really can't. Sorry for my camera flickers. I have no idea why it does that. But yeah, I'm excited. But other than that, guys, the world at the minute is taken over by supernatural horror. So like your Conjuring, Insidious, and stuff like that. I love the Insidious franchise. The new one, not so much. Um, but I like the first two Insidiouses. I like, yeah, I like those. The first two Insidious films. I like. Uh, I don't really like the Conjuring universe. I don't like Paranormal Activity. Paranormal Activity is like a very weird subject because I'm not a big fan of found footage, but there is only like certain found footage films that I like where it fits what I think a found footage film is. Blair Witch, I like Blair Witch. Um, what is the Cloverfield? I like the Cloverfield film and stuff like that. But other than that, Paranormal Activity never was a found footage thing that I enjoyed, and I didn't think it was any good. I thought they were just boring, to be honest. It was just it was supposed to be set in realism and have story behind it, but I wasn't interested. It didn't pull me into the world. I was just watching through a camera, and it didn't interest me. There's another found footage film I like. Well, it's more of not a found footage. It's more of like what it's more. There's a new subculture of horror, and even not just horror either, but other stuff where it's like from a computer, where you're seeing the perspective from a computer screen, right? You're seeing stuff from a computer screen. So like Unfriended and the Missing films, like those. That's that I really like. I like the idea of seeing these people through a computer screen and stuff like that. Other than that, found footage just hasn't had a good track record with me. Supernatural horror though, it's hit or miss because when it comes to ghost horror, when it comes to like ghost horror, like poltergeists and stuff like that, there is too much jump scares. that really annoys me. People think that if they put a jump scare in a horror movie, that's automatically makes the film scary. A jump scare doesn't make a horror movie. Jump scares... It's hard to explain what jump scares should do. Jump scares should give you a minute of adrenaline, that scare factor, and just hit you for a minute and then you calm down. What really is horrifying is seeing moments in the film where something happens and either someone dies in a brutal way or stuff like that. That's horrifying. Seeing someone killed is horrifying in any way of the sense, even by ghosts and stuff like that. So seeing that works perfectly fine for me, that type of stuff. But jump scare after jump scare gets boring. It really does. There is only one Conjuring film that I've watched that I've actually genuinely enjoyed, and it's the one where it's The Devil Made Me Do It, which is based on a true story about the first time someone in America, at least, used the defense of the devil made me do it, or at least demonic possession made him do it, and it's the first time it was ever used as a defense. That's what it was based on, and yeah, I like that one. But other than that, it don't interest me. Like, supernatural horror is good when it's not constantly hitting you with jump scare after jump scare after jump scare after jump scare after jump scare. Right? It's okay when it's not, but when it is. So in the case of is horror in modern day any different? It is somewhat, but it's still not at the same time. I really want to see a resurgence of slashers, but I also want to see a lot more supernatural films which do things differently instead of constant jump scares. Like 2 or 3 jump scares in a film's fine for me. I know slashers do jump scares as well, but they do them differently. Like, they're spread out and stuff like that, and they work perfectly fine. Normally in slasher films, the jump scares in the beginning of the film when you're not supposed to see the killer or anything like that. So, other than that, guys, I hope you did enjoy today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Go to the link down below to all of our social medias, and I'll see you horror fans later.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Have you checked the children?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?